niggas is twerps. Bustin' my fire in the air like I'm vert. I knew I was chosen, I knew it from birth. These niggas can't beat me, I know that it hurt. My niggas flew from Atlanta, the fish from the turf. But ain't no bitch pizza can't handle. I move like a phantom, that check always hitting the first. Bitch bad, got my hand on the skirt. Rich dad, shot it never gon' work. I be popping my shit, man, I know I'm a flirt. 200 that pussy, I'm making it burst. My niggas flew from Atlanta, the fuck on the scammer. She knew it's gon' do her the worst. But all of my bitches got manners, they like their little cannons when they feeling down in the dirt. Monkeys they fill with bananas with choppers and handles. We getting our case from the turf. I been striving that bad cause I know I deserve. Working to stop my little brother for serve. 285, I hate the immersion. How she bouncing that dish in version. I was just in the air, now I'm flying to Berlin. Run my hands like my fucking Birdman. They ain't know me, but now that you know me, I been rapping, just ask on my homies. Bustin' my file like my last name is Tony. Let out swaggin' like destroying on me. These niggas pussy jabroni. Only passing the blunt of my homie. My bitch so bad I might buy her a pony. Rim kiss on me, your fabrics is phony. These niggas pussy, man, they pray on the weak. I'm ballin' on niggas, gotta take my shot. Like Fred Van Vliet, them days at 2nd Street. We was just young niggas tryna get a check. Man, shout out to Cranes and Rick. They had my back and wasn't never no sweat. I wouldn't be on this beat, I confess. And that's why I'm screaming, fuck the rest. I'm screaming, fuck the ops. If we walk it down, you might need a mop. For this bitch, now I got this drop.
Shit was trash. Kill your producer.
Damn, dumbass. Damn, fuck you. Damn, damn, what the fuck? Damn. I'ma bring this shit home for the homies. Her pussy sound like macaroni. Bullets see them, but I'm not bummy. She like, fuck you, boy, where's that money? I was working that block like Tim Duncan. Tryna end up my night with that muffin. Fucking bitches and busting down both of my wrists. I told her I'm not $1 dollars, she calling me loving. Said she love me, but she really lustin'. All that bullshit, I'm standing above it. Hop in that track, hop and I dustin'. All this driver, this motherfucker punchin'. Nigga walked up and teased it, had punched him. He was clutching and liberal had busted him. $1,000, I'm gon' lose my cool. Bitch, I been in coastal like Haru. I got leather all over my boot. I got diamonds all over my tooth. I was hiding your hole in the room. Got the whole key screaming like woo. Now keep blinking like woo. Then I made a bitch scream to the moon. I'm a best free when I leave the room. I'ma put to the scene with boom. New watch, new bitch, new shoes. New watch cause I'm a tycoon. Don't watch us, watch your soul. Two I got them not. I know he be vibing, they be really lit with it. Be really lit with it. Alright. We gotta finish Resident Evil. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. After that, we going right back. What I forget what we playing before. I forget. Oh, Modern Warfare. We gotta finish that hoe. We also gotta finish Gears of War, buddy. I don't know how long it's been, bro. It's been like over a year though. Like this Gears of War like gameplay finishing joint. It's been like over a year, bro. Let me see. Let me go to the first joint. Yeah, it's been a year, bro. Episode 1 was a year ago. I ain't even finished with the game, son. I don't even remember like where the fuck part I'm at. I don't know. I have to re-download it. Oh yeah, I remember. I was gonna get it on the one joint, but you can't get Gears of War. Which one is that? Reloaded? No, not Reloaded. The Ultimate Edition. You can't get it like on the disc. Like that shit only, and you can't just buy it on the Xbox store, bro. That shit's so fucking weird. You have to either have Game Pass. But I'm gonna just have to download Gears of War Reloaded though. Cause goddamn. Cause we got Gears of War 2 and 3 up there. You see right there, that's 2. And then behind it is 3. So we really got like, you know what I'm saying? We got the joints. Now we do got vids to watch. First vid of the day. Hold on, first off, before all of that though, the hair growing. I need a cut. The hair is growing. I'm pretty sure I'm at that length now to where I can really get it braided up. We're gonna see. First watch. The 7 levels of competitive FPS games. I don't know what would be number 1. I already know, obviously, Call of Duty. Okay, let me go over what I played growing up. Feel me? Call of Duty, Halo.
That's it. Those are the only 2 FPS games I really grew up playing. Call of Duty and Halo. Halo was my first love though. Halo was my first love. I don't know. The first Halo I ever played was Halo 3 Odds or Halo 3 ODST, whatever you want to call it. I call it Halo 3 Odds because that's what I grew up saying. But it's ODST. But I grew up calling that bit Halo 3 Odds. So I'm going to call it Halo 3 Odds. My first Halo was Halo 3 Odds. But that was the first game. Not the I don't know. It was like I don't know. It was one of the first games I fell in love with. And then Halo Reach dropped like the year after. And then that's when everything just boom, like just fucking blew up. Cause Halo Reach, oh my gosh, campaign, multiplayer, it had everything I wanted in a game, bro. And a first person shooter game, it had everything I wanted, could ever imagine for. Halo Reach to me is the most perfect multiplayer experience I've ever had in my life. Halo Reach was crazy for me. I don't know how it is with other people, but yeah. I will go, okay, let me see. Top 3 games I ever played in my life. Elden Ring, Halo Reach. I don't know the third. No, I do know the third. Ark Survival Evolved.
God's name is that from Snacks!
The last time I actually really watched CDL, because it really used to get real back then. Like it used to get real back then to a point to where, my guy, we were all in a party, an Xbox party, watching CDL. Literally. Like it got real, bro. It got real. I think the last one I really watched was probably Black Ops 4. I think I got back into watching it like Modern Warfare 2019, but Black Ops 4 was like the real actual one. Like I remember like fucking Black Ops 3. My guy, we're in an Xbox party, bro. Watching CDL live. Just reacting to it. We're all in the party. Just literally on Black Ops 3. We're all in the fucking multiplayer lobby. We're not loading to a game though. We just sitting in the lobby and we just all in the party watching CDL. Last time I did that was Black Ops 4 though. I was a nerd, bro. I was a loser. But it was lit though. Like, it was lit. Like I used to watch competitive Halo Reach as well. What's crazy is I'm just now this year watching competitive Overwatch. Yeah. And Rainbow Six Siege competitive esports I got into last year. Okay, let me just esports games that I'm watching right now. Overwatch, Siege, little bit of Rocket League here and there. That's really it.
Does it again! Being able to find one, the approach from behind, Artis mows them!
Valorant is one that I want to get into. It's a game that I also want to play. That's another reason why I'm learning keyboard and mouse as well. Because I do want to get into Valorant. And I do want to watch like competitive gameplay of Valorant. And also CSGO.
Down!
Let's get one thing straight. Not all competitive FPS games are created equal. Some are crowd pleasers, others are deep tactical chess matches, and one sits at the mountain top like an untouchable god.
Oh, okay. What would be the max level? It would either be like Valorant, Siege. I wouldn't say Call of Duty, because Call of Duty is like, no. Because I feel like, I don't know. Because I feel like if you're good at Siege, you're going to be good at Call of Duty. I don't think if you're good at Call of Duty, you're going to be good at Siege, because Siege is like very much way more slow and more tactical than playing COD. Even if you're playing Search and Destroy on Call of Duty, it's still, you know, it's like Siege is like chess, bro. I would say Siege is one of the most competitive first-person shooters and one of the like first-person shooters that takes the most skill.
But ranking them,
I don't think
that's
COD
where things
is
get
up there.
nuclear. The competitive FPS scene isn't just about who can click heads the fastest. It's about legacy, depth, cultural impact, and whether your game will be remembered in 5 years or forgotten.
I played Valorant on console. I don't know.
Faster than a TikTok trend. We're living to the golden age of tactical shooters.
This Modern Warfare 2.
These games are built on foundations shakier than a house of cards in a hurricane. So buckle up, because here are
That was when my love for COD really started to drain. Modern Warfare 2. Then we might have to watch like a we're gonna watch like a Call of Duty games, like history of Call of Duty games video, bro. Cause I really want to get into that and talk about that, bro. Cause yeah, Modern Warfare 2 2022 was when like my love of Call of Duty started to like drain out, and it was just like
7 levels of competitive FPS games.
Yeah, I think 7 is gonna be like either Siege or Valorant, or they might pull out some pull some old shit out their ass, bro.
Level 1, the Graveyard. Welcome to the FPS Graveyard.
XDefiant. I mean, XDefiant didn't even get a shine for real though. I miss this game. I'm not even gonna say low key. I do. High key. I miss XDefiant, bro. I hate that the game got shut down. I had fun playing this game, but at the same time, well, at that point in time though, I didn't really care. But now looking back at it, it was like, damn, bro. I do miss this game though. This was a very cool game. It was a fun game. I felt like they shouldn't have shut it down though, bro. I don't know, man. It was a good game. It was cool.
$1 million budgets meet reality, and corporate ambitions get buried faster than you can say servers shutting down. This isn't a single game.
I played this game too. This is Summit's game, I think. This shit trash.
It's an entire
in my opinion.
of titles.
In my opinion, bro, this shit trash.
Dethrone the kings.
I didn't like it.
First, let's pour one out for Sony's Concord. 8 years in development, $400 million budget, and it lasted exactly 14 days before
$400 million, $800 million game.
getting yanked offline. 14 days. That's barely enough time for players to learn the character names. On the other hand, XDefiant had everything going for it on paper.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Decent gunplay, nostalgic faction team.
Because it was doing
but
good.
Decent doesn't cut it in this genre. Players tried it, shrugged, and went back to the games that actually mattered. Meanwhile, Spectre Divide launched with the bold promise of controlling 2 bodies simultaneously.
Yeah, I didn't like
Innovative,
that.
absolutely. Sustainable as a competitive ecosystem, the player count speaks for themselves.
I was cool off
Each
this
one
game,
had passionate developers, unique mechanics, and corporate executives convinced they found the secret sauce. Here's the brutal truth these games all learned too late. Innovation without retention. Here's the brutal truth these games all learned too late.
I didn't like that. I never played Concord, obviously. I'm not paying no $40.
Fireworks. The FPS Graveyard is littered with titles that prioritize being different, which unfortunately isn't enough. Level 2, Call of Duty.
Okay. Oh, level 2.
Let's start with the elephant wearing a golden headset. Call of Duty competitive. The CDL pulls 100,000 plus viewers for finals.
Man, CDL used to be so beautiful, bro.
And drove 6 million prize pools like candy. But calling Call of Duty a competitive FPS feels like calling McDonald's fine dining. Sure, millions consume it, but is anyone really taking it seriously when the game literally aims for you? Here's the brutal truth the CDL apologists won't admit. Call of Duty's aim assist is so aggressive it practically plays the game for you. We're talking rotational aim assist that tracks targets.
Okay, people say that, but at the same time, you can't do what they're doing. I'm just saying, bro. I just gotta keep it aside. Like, people be saying that, bro, but at the end of the day, you not doing what Dashy doing. You get what I'm saying? You're not doing that though, bro. So I don't know though. But people, I don't know. I don't like when people be, they be like, I don't know. I mean, it's true. Like, in some aspect, yes, the game does play for you, but at the same time, you're not being a pro player. You're not being a pro player.
Targets through walls, bullet magnetism that bends shots towards enemies, and sticky crosshairs that make missing harder than hitting. So how do you build a competitive scene around mechanics that reduce the skill gap to almost nothing? Meanwhile, the scene also resets itself every single year like competitive amnesia. New game, new meta, new maps, new everything. The numbers look impressive on paper. Optic vs FaZe Grand Finals pulling 250,000 viewers, $300,000 paychecks for champions. But strip away the
I remember this game.
Marketing budget and nostalgia, and you're left with an elaborate commercial for the next $70 release. It's pretty much competitive fast food, engineered for mass appeal, profitable to sell, but ultimately very disposable.
Modern Warfare 2 was literally a blur to me, bro. Oh my gosh, Halo. Bro, Halo holds a special place in my heart, bro. It sucks to see where Halo is now. Hopefully they come back, because I know they got shit working. They're doing a remake of a remake they did before, like 20 years ago. But I mean, they're after that though. I think they're gonna be doing like another title. I don't know why they haven't remastered like Halo 3 yet though. I don't know why they keep fucking remastering the first one, but hopefully they do something different instead of keep giving us remakes, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. That's gonna get me tight because bro, they did Halo Combat Evolved in what 2012, 2013. And now they're remastering or remaking the game again. Or the 2013 one was a remaster. This one is a remake. Either way, it's the same fucking game. It's the same story. It's just gonna look better, bro. And they added like 2 more missions or some shit like that. Just give us a new game or just give us fucking Halo 3.
Halo literally wrote the blueprint for console esports when most of you were still learning to walk.
That's facts.
Before
That's
Counter-Strike was selling out arenas, Master Chief was packing MLG events with 50k screaming fans, watching split-screen or lockout duels. The 2007 MLG Vegas finals between Final Boss and Carbon pulled the numbers that would make modern Halo Championship Series event cry. But let's address the uncomfortable truth. Halo today is a former heavyweight champion still throwing punches at 50. The Halo World Championship 2023 peaked at 115,000 viewers, which is respectable, but a far cry from what
I wasn't really watching Halo Esports for real.
Games routine.
My boy was though. He was heavy in this shit.
Which
I was just playing the game.
But a far cry from what other esports games routinely pull.
Call of Duty is what got me into esports though.
More than current relevance and everyone knows. Yet here's why Halo still deserves this spot. It proved console FPS could be just as skill intensive as PC games when everyone said it was impossible. 4-shot BR kills, spawn timing mastery, power weapon control, this wasn't casual couch gaming. Halo pioneered the LAN party atmosphere that every modern esports event tries to recapture. Those MLG Anaheim crowds weren't just watching a game, they were witnessing history. The game might be swimming in a smaller pond now, but it's a pond.
Yeah, that shit ass now, bro. I tried to play Halo Infinite.
Even if the current fish aren't as big as they used to be.
I remember when Halo Infinite got announced, bro. Bro, I was so fucking hype. So hype. So hype. So hype.
Level 4. Overwatch.
Overwatch. Damn, man. I didn't play Overwatch when it first dropped, obviously, because that shit was like $40. Fuck out of here. I think I started playing Overwatch when it became free to play. I wasn't really OG, you know, I'm not an OGer.
Overwatch is the most expensive lesson in esports history, and we all got to watch the train wreck in 4K.
Man, this how the HUD used to look. God, man, this shit was like type bland, or somebody got color. They got like color blind some shit on, bro. This shit bland, bro. Oh my god. Like, bro, this nigga saying some bullshit.
Okay, Activision Blizzard threw 20 million franchise fees at the Overwatch League, convinced they could buy their way into traditional sports legitimacy. For one brief shining moment in 2018 to 2019, it actually looked like it might work.
But I do miss the 6v6 though. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Now I know they have it now, but it's open queue. But I really don't get why they took it out. I think the 6v6 better than 5v5, cause it's just like 6. Like, I don't know. It's just like two tanks, two DPS, 2 healers. I don't know. I really don't understand Overwatch 2. Like, that shit's stupid. And then they fucking went back. They took the 2 out of Overwatch and went back to Overwatch 1. Like, yo, gang, Overwatch 2 was literally fucking pointless, bro. That was the most pointless shit I've ever seen in gaming history, my guy. Because they just went back on it, but they still have the fight. Then they ended up bringing 6v6 back. Now it's just 6v6 open queue. Like,
40 million plus viewers for grand finals, celebrity investors, ESPN coverage. Then reality delivered a brutal lesson in why you can't just throw money at competitive integrity. The viewing experience was pure chaos. If you weren't already,
bro, why does it look so bland, bro? Like, is this has to be like a colorblind thing, like orange with the white joint? That shit ugly, bro. It's ugly, I'm not gonna lie.
Watching Overwatch League felt like trying to understand quantum physics during a seizure. 6 ultimates going off simultaneously while casters screamed about huge grabs and perfect transcendence, which made zero sense to outsiders. But the real killer was solo queue. 6 strangers trying to coordinate dive compositions and ultimate timing. It was like asking a pickup basketball team to run Lakers level plays. The disconnect between what pros played and what regular players experienced was so massive that watching Overwatch League felt like watching a different game entirely. The Overwatch 2 transition was supposed to fix everything, 5v5, role locks, simplified gameplay. Instead, it felt like renovating a house by burning it down first. PvE promises were broken, legacy content was deleted,
oh my
and
gosh.
long-time fans felt betrayed.
Yo,
Current Overwatch
the PvE aspect in Overwatch, oh brother.
League viewership rarely cracks 50k for regular season matches. That's a 90%.
I was hyped for it too, I'm not gonna lie.
But here's what Overwatch got.
Oh, this is before Orisa got a rework.
Season matches.
She had the shield joint. She don't have that anymore.
That's a 90% decline from peak numbers. But here's what Overwatch got right. It proved hero shooters could work at the highest level. It normalized ability-based FPS mechanics across the industry, and it created genuinely incredible moments. Profit's Genji Blade on Dorado, London Spitfire's Championship.
Nah, what's that shit called? Nano Blade? Yeah, I was there for that. I was there. I was watching people.
Widow headshots, pure poetry when it worked. The problem wasn't the game. It was trying to force lightning into a bottle made of corporate expectations.
Hold on.
Force lightning into a bottle made of corporate expectations. Force lightning into a bottle.
They didn't tell you when you got a headshot?
Corporate expectations.
Cause that was a headshot, but it don't tell you. It didn't tell her that it was a headshot. Cause I'm about to say, there's no way she's one tapping them straight body shots, bro.
Level 5, Rainbow Six.
Rainbow Six level 5? I mean, I don't know, cause I don't play CS:GO or Valorant or, I mean, what else? Cause I played level 1, I played level 2, I played level 3, I played level 4, I played level 5. Yeah, Valorant. Oh, I don't want to spoil it.
If Call of Duty is competitive fast food, Rainbow Six Siege is that Michelin-starred restaurant where the chef personally insults you
Rainbow
if you can't
Six.
appreciate the
Rainbow Six
molecular
is true
gastronomy.
competitive.
This game doesn't just have a learning curve. It has a learning cliff that most players fall off before they
Yeah, bro. Like I said, if a player who's good in Call of Duty, I don't think will be, just because they're good in Call of Duty don't mean they're going to be good in Siege. But if you're good in Siege, I do believe you will be great in Call of Duty, bro. Because Call of Duty is like that game, Call of Duty has no fucking recoil. No weapons have recoil for real. Siege, there's a learning curve into recoil patterns on the weapons. Like the SMG-11 is like probably one of the most like hardest weapons to use because of the recoil pattern. Like if you're a new player in the game, your ass should not be picking no character with no SMG-11. Because you're not going to get no kill with this gun. Unless you get a lucky fucking one tap.
Understand that they're even climbing. But that brutal complexity is exactly why Siege works as a tier 1
Pick up a goddamn shotgun.
The Six Invitational 2024 sold out a 10,000 seat Montreal arena filled with fans who understood that
this game is great though, but I haven't played it in such a while. It's like I don't really want to relearn the game. Like the recoil patterns and shit like that. Like I don't have any of that anymore. Like any of that. Like my peak rank back then was like I hit diamond, but that was like back then or something. That was like back in the day, like when I was really a grinder, bro. That's before all that emerald and all that shit was in the game, bro.
Execute a perfect run out or G2's site execute.
That's when diamond was like the second highest rank.
Just as thrilling as any no scope montage. These aren't aim duels, they're tactical puzzles where one drone spot or reinforce.
Yeah, this game takes brain power, bro. Like Call of Duty, you spawn in, you run out, you get a kill, couple of kills, you die, you go back in, do the same thing. This is not that.
Enforcement placement can determine the entire round. The numbers back it up too. Six Invitational consistently pulls 300,000 concurrent
I want to get back into
this
game
platforms, with a $3 million prize pool at rival majors. The pro scene might not have CS's massive casual crossover or Valorant's corporate polish, but what it lacks in accessibility, it makes up for in pure competitive integrity.
One of my favorite
every operator ban, every site take, every utility troll matters. Siege has something most games never achieve, a community that genuinely respects the skill ceiling. Watch someone get demolished by Pengu or Canadian, and instead of complaining about RNG, they'll study the water to understand the 4D chess move they just witnessed. The game demands your intellectual respect.
I be watching a lot of who do I be watching? I be watching a lot of Fat for my Rainbow Six Siege content, like pro play and stuff like that. I be watching a lot of Fat. You see a lot of these videos, like I've been tuned in to a lot of these vids, bro. I be watching Fat. When I want to learn something about like the competitiveness in Rainbow, I go to Fat. Bro.
Which is why it has earned competitive legitimacy that flashier titles still chase.
I remember
Plus,
this.
let's be honest,
I remember
there's
that.
deep satisfaction in watching streamers confidently load into ranked, thinking Siege looks easy, only to get absolutely dismantled by game sense they didn't even know existed.
Yeah, Sieges.
Level 6, Valorant.
Level 6. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna download this. I think I played it before like a year ago. Keyboard and mouse. I want to learn this game, bro. I want to play this game.
Riot Games looked at Counter-Strike's 20-year dominance and said, we can do that,
but I know
with
I'm
better
gonna be
infrastructure, international storylines, and abilities that actually matter. And you know what's infuriating? They were absolutely right about almost everything. Valorant Champions 2023, 1.4 million peak viewers. Istanbul Arena sold out in minutes. Fnatic vs EG Grand Finals that had more production value than some Olympic events. The VCT system creates genuine regional rivalries. NA vs EMEA isn't just marketing, it's built into the tournament structure. Meanwhile, Counter-Strike fans were still arguing about major formats from 2015. Here's what makes Valorant genuinely terrifying to other.
Because I think like this year, bro, like I'm really going to, cause this year I want to upgrade my computer, like really my graphics card and shit. And once I do that, bro, I'm going to be like really shifting over from console to PC. I'm trying to do it a little bit now, like I'm playing like Marvel Rivals on my computer, keyboard and mouse. Some other games, Warframe. I've been thinking of like downloading my Destiny. Too much shit though, but yeah, I'm trying to play little couple games. You know what I'm saying, keyboard and mouse. But yeah, this year I plan on upgrading my computer, and once I do that, because Jesus Christ, these fucking graphics cards prices, I will be shifting over more to keep like a PC gamer, bro.
Tactical shooters. Riot took CS's greatest weakness, Valve's hands-off approach, and weaponized it into Valorant's
Can't you
greatest
download
strength.
Valorant on that? Yeah,
consistent updates, aggressive anti-cheat that actually works, ranked system that makes sense, tournament production that makes other esports look amateur. They didn't just copy Counter-Strike, they improved on almost every aspect of the competitive experience.
One thing I hate is that you have to do the monthly joint for the PC Game Pass. You can't do like 3 months. Like, bro, why can't you not do that? Like right here, like with the essentials, cause I might need to get this shit so I can play the Gears of War joint. Like with the essentials, like I think with the essentials I don't get the PC Game Pass. You get Xbox Game Pass library. Okay. Damn, you don't get Ubisoft Classics no more? I thought you got it with it at first. Oh, no, you do. I think you do get it. It says download and play on Xbox console, PC, and supporting handheld. Oh, I think you do. So, because this is only $10. So, if I buy this, I won't have to buy the PC Game Pass, which is fucking $17 a month. It's only $10. Or I could do 3 months for $25. I may have to look it up.
Abilities debate is where things get spicy. CS purists will die on that hill that jet dashes and omen smokes somehow reduce skill expression. But watch us pass entry fragged or chronicle clutch impossible rounds and tell me abilities are crutches. The game demands everything CS requires: crosshair placement, economy management, tactical awareness, while adding another layer of utility mastery.
Valorant looks so cool. Oh, it does. Wait. Hold on. I said if you buy Xbox Game Pass Essentials, do you get, bitch, PC Game Pass? The hell? Yes. Under the updated 2025 structure, Xbox Game Pass Essential includes access to PC gaming. That's not what I'm asking, but I'm guessing I'll be able to do it. So I don't really, that's what I'm saying, though. I don't really understand the difference. I don't understand the difference between PC Game Pass and the Essentials if this is going to transfer over to my account on PC. So what the fuck is the point of me paying $17 a month when I could pay $10 a month or $25 a month for 3 months? I don't know.
That separates good players from great ones. Is it as pure as Counter-Strike? It depends on your definition of purity. Is it building the more sustainable competitive ecosystem? The numbers don't lie. Riot's international tournament structure, regional leagues and consistent content pipeline make Valorant the most professionally managed tactical shooter in existence. That's not just good game design, it's good business. The only real question is whether Valorant can maintain this momentum when the honeymoon period ends, or if it's just really good at being shiny and new. Level 7.
CS is high. See, that's the thing. The only reason why I would put Valorant above CS is because the abilities, bro. I feel like the abilities make it much a higher, like a higher skill gap. But also without abilities, it would make it a higher skill gap. Because I guess you could say like the abilities sometimes it makes matches easier than without having, like, you could throw a fucking hawk and then it pings enemies around the corner. On CSGO, you can't do that. You have to go based off your hearing and, you know what I'm saying, your team and shit like that. But
Counter-Strike. We arrive at the final boss. Counter-Strike isn't just a game. It's a competitive religion that's been converting believers for over 2 decades. From 1.6's CPL tournaments to Source's brief detour to Global Offensive major dominance to CS2's rocky resurrection, this franchise has survived engine changes, meta evolutions, roster dynasties, and countless CS killers that now populate gaming graveyards. The numbers are simply untouchable. CS2 launch pulled 1.8 million concurrent players. PGL Major Stockholm 2021 peaked at 2.7 million viewers across all platforms. And the Paris Major 2023 sold out arena 9,000 seats in under 20 minutes. This isn't regional success, this is global cultural dominance spanning literal decades. But statistics don't capture what makes Counter-Strike truly special. It's the purest test of FPS skill that exists. No abilities to bail you out, no random environment.
Yeah. Damn, nobody called me, I'm a loser.
Destruction, no hero swaps mid-round, no aim assist training wheels. Just positioning, raw mechanical aim, economy management and tactical execution refined over 20 plus years of competitive evolution. Just think about Simple's jumping double from cash, Cold Zera's Mirage quad kill, Device's timing, get right clutch.
You telling me I can't? How do I download Valorant? This motherfucker talking about subscribe to the Essentials. Bitch, what? I can't download Valorant on Xbox. Why? Like, what the fuck? I gotta go to the Riot joint and download it? I don't feel like doing all that, big brother.
These moments transcend gaming and become genuine sports history. The game creates
legends, so what's level 1?
Good players.
What's level
Navi,
1?
Astralis, SK Gaming, Fnatic, NIP. These aren't just teams, they're dynasties.
I be watching One. He ass though.
With legitimate claim to the athletic greatness. Here's why CS has survived when every competitive has faltered. It respects its own fundamentals. Updates are incremental, not revolutionary. The core AK spray pattern hasn't changed since 1999, and that consistency is a feature, not a bug. They stay at like the top most played charts, and they're only on PC. Like CS:GO doesn't have that shit, not on console game, and you can't. I don't think you can plug in a controller on that shit either. But that, like, if I go, let's go. Let me look at it right now. CS:GO player account, like, bro. Oh wait, no. What is it called? Is it CS:GO 2? Yeah, because they did that fucking bro. My guy. Damn. My guy.
They have 784,000 players playing right now. And they peaked at 1.5 million. Today, 24-hour peak. I don't even know.
Invest 10,000 hours into perfecting their craft without worrying that next month's patch will make their muscle memory obsolete. Even CS2 disastrous launch, broken hit track, missing features, community revolt couldn't kill the scene. The competitive ecosystem was so robust that players just
CS is literally so they
grind.
solidified their
Major
shit in
tournaments
esports
still
though.
sold out, pro salaries stayed stable, and Valve slowly fixed the issues while the scene proved its own resilience. That's the power of untouchable legacy. You can stumble without falling. Counter-Strike doesn't just sit at the top of competitive FPS. It is competitive FPS, the standard against which every other tactical shooter is measured and found wanting. The uncomfortable truth. Here's what separates the pretenders from the champions.
Oh, so they were
Longevity
one?
built on competitive
I mean
integrity,
7, level 7. Oh, I thought it was one more.
not marketing budgets or viral moments. The games at the top didn't get there by accident. They earned their position by proving they can
Wait, so he say so Valorant second highest, CSGO is the highest, then Siege, then Overwatch, then Halo, then Call of Duty, and all that other bullshit is ass.
sustain professional ecosystems that outlast hardware generations, meta shifts, and changing social media algorithms.
Facts.
Counter-Strike dominates because it's proven it can evolve without losing its soul. The fundamentals
Yeah, like
that made
that's
one
crazy. CS:GO has been along for a long ass time, and they're still doing great. One of the most played games ever, and they're still at the top, bro. Like they've been at the top for a long
1.6
time.
compelling still drives CS2's competitive scene. That's not stagnation, that's perfection of form. Valorant represents the hungry challenger with superior infrastructure but shorter history. It's doing everything right from a business perspective. But business success doesn't automatically equal competitive legacy. Time will tell whether Riot's corporate approach can generate the organic
And
passion
Valorant skins
that
are
keeps
so
CS
tough.
alive across decades. On the other hand, Siege carved out its tactical niche and owns it completely, building genuine competitive respect through pure complexity rather than accessibility. Overwatch proved that corporate money can't buy lasting esports legitimacy. You need grassroots competitive integrity, not franchise
so I'm gonna pop
fees.
that. I'm about to
But
say
here's
pop
the
that.
thing
Oh,
about competitive hierarchies. They exist to be challenged, not
Man, the
accepted.
two-
Maybe you
bro,
believe
two tanks were so
Overwatch's
fun, bro.
mechanical complexity deserves more respect than current viewership suggests. Maybe you're convinced that Halo's console legacy should carry more weight than the current numbers. So here is my challenge. Rank these 7 games yourself, but defend your rankings with more than nostalgia and wishful thinking. Consider competitive integrity, skill ceilings, viewing experience, professional
I mean,
sustainability,
to be honest, out of all these games, I've only actually played one game like comply, like ranked. Like I played ranked. Well, no, Overwatch as well. But that would be obviously Call of Duty. Halo, I did. Halo Reach ranked. I played Halo Reach ranked back in the day. I was something. I was better than most. I'm not gonna like, come on, bro. I was better than most. Like average nigga pull up to me, bro. You getting spanked. I'm not gonna lie. So I could say Halo. Halo, I played ranked. Call of Duty, I played ranked. Siege, I played ranked. Overwatch, I played ranked. I play Overwatch ranked today. I play Overwatch ranked today. I would say, bro. I don't know. Me personally, I think that Valorant is harder than CS:GO because the abilities and like you could switch up so much shit in a match. I would say Valorant is the most competitive one. I would say Valorant, and then I'll put CS:GO. Then I would put Rainbow, obviously, and then what was after that? Yeah, I would put Valorant, CS:GO, Rainbow, Overwatch, Halo. I don't know. You could switch them to what I don't give a fuck. But that would be my list. That would be my list though. I say Valorant, Lokita. You feel me, Lokita? Lokita. You heard Lokita? You know, we got another Joe Bart that we go end up watching. We not watching it. I'm not watching it today though, but we go end up watching that one. That's a banger. That's a banger, I think. Okay. What we about to do? I got down. I'm gonna download it though. I'm gonna download. I can't download it on the Xbox joint. I don't like that unless I get the thingamabobber ticker. The Game Pass thing. I think. Let me see. Am I broke? You know what's crazy too? Yo, game. My life is a fucking joke right now. Pussy. It's a fucking Steam. It's a Steam spring sale, and I'm broke. I'm broke. I had to pay car insurance. I had to pay my phone bill and some other bullshit. I'm broke, and it's a Steam sale, gang. What are we doing? What are we doing? My life is not real, bro. It's not. It's not real, bro. I was gonna cop some shit too. I was gonna cop something, bro. But I can't now because I'm poor. What do they have? Let's see what they got though for real. Like, look at this. Resident Evil 2. We are gonna have to play the old Resident Evils, bro. The Witcher. Oh my gosh. Was that queso? Was that queso? What's top right now? Crimson Desert out? That big got mixed. Death Stranding 2 is on PC. When that just dropped? That just dropped? Slay the Spire 2. I heard this game is really good. Helldivers 2 already at 9. Resident Evil 3. Maple Story. Marathon. I ain't hear about that in a minute. Damn, Resident Evil still up there. Great game. What's upcoming? Bullshit. What's trending free? Bullshit. Fuck your ass. But we do got a sale. I see I think Modern Warfare 2019 on here for like $6. Silent Hill on sale. Ooh, Cyberpunk, No Man's Sky, Dispatch, Ark, 2K. Who the fuck plays 2K on PC? Down Like the Beast. Ooh. Crusader King. Elden Ring. Haha. I love Elden Ring, boy. Love that goddamn game. Borderlands 4. I did want to cop this game, bro, because I love Borderlands. Even though I haven't played Borderlands since Borderlands 2, I don't think I ever played 3. This shit mixed though. But I low-key did want to cop it when it dropped. But hey, man, I wish this game was still good. Where is it? Yeah, right here, Destiny. Oh man, I miss this game so much. I might download it back. That shit take up a lot of storage though for it to be ass. Not gonna lie. Let me see how Destiny doing, because I heard they doing actually like fucking bad, bro. No, not Destiny. Ooh, D3. 7,000 players. Oh my gosh. What does my game become, bro? 7K? Bro, we just dropping, bro. Oh my fucking gosh. Destiny 2, you are gay. What's Marathon looking like? 46K, okay. Bro, Battlefield 6. I know Battlefield 6 numbers dropped. Yeah, they was averaging like 300K. Now they averaging Call of Duty numbers. Oh my gosh. What's an old game like? Destiny 1 isn't on Steam. Damn, 7K? What about Sparking Zero? I know Sparking Zero don't get no fucking players. Yeah, 1,000. What's another game? How many people playing Crimson Desert? Okay, 20K. I mean, it's new. Damn, Destiny, you ass, bro. Overwatch and Marvel Rivals pulling the same numbers now, which is good. Yeah, they pulling about the same numbers. Bro, Destiny 2 is crazy though, bro. I was not expecting no 7K bit. How much Siege got? Oh yeah, Siege flourishing right now. They doing good. Bit. Fucking single player game averaging more than Destiny 2. Jesus Christ. Nah, that's crazy. That's actually crazy though, bro. That is crazy. I would have wished that on. Damn, Destiny. I hate Destiny going through that. Ain't gonna lie, I do. I hate it. I hate that it's going through that, bro. Cause like, damn, I love Destiny, man. I do. I love it so very much. So very much. Like, gosh. Alright, you niggas off my day. Alright, I low-key don't even feel like hopping on the game anymore. Wow. What the fuck? What changed? What changed? What changed? Oh, this is the one we're supposed to watch. Hey, what's this?
Do you ever feel overwhelmed by the sheer number of games available today? You set aside an hour to play, but instead...
Hold on. We got too many. I got too many good vids to watch. We did. Okay, I think I want to watch this one. Loquito.
Tom Holland's Spider-Man is getting something no other live-action Spider-Man ever did.
I think we watched something like this. I'm not too sure though. I don't know if we watched actually this vid, but why Tom Holland got a 4th Spider-Man movie and Tobey and Andrew didn't? I'm gonna die on this hill, bro, and say it. TASM 2 ruined Andrew Garfield's legacy as Spider-Man. Facts. That's what I feel. I feel TASM 2 ruined Andrew Garfield's shit because he was supposed to listen. He was going to get 2 more movies after TASM 2. TASM 3 and TASM 4. And also he was, I think if my memory serves me right, he was going to get a Sinister Six spinoff movie. And also he was going to be the fucking MCU Spider-Man because they were going to add the Oscorp Tower into the MCU, and it was going to connect the Amazing Spider-Man and the MCU clash into one, and then he was going to be MCU Spider-Man. He was going to debut in Civil War. But TASM 2 so fucking trash, bro. They said, fuck that, we just gonna reboot Spider-Man.
4th solo film. So why is Tom the chosen one? It starts with what Holland's Spider-Man represents. While Tobey's version was emotional and Andrew's was edgy, Tom's Peter Parker
people be saying that a lot, he edgy. I don't know.
represents. While Tobey's version
and other thing, me personally, I don't think Tobey's portrayal of Peter Parker is that good as everyone says it is. I don't know, maybe I'm just a lame man, but I don't think it is, bro. I think that Tom Holland's Spider-Man is the best representation of Peter Parker. And then who best represents Spider-Man, y'all gotta go back and forth on that.
Version was emotional and Andrew's was edgy.
I don't think he was edgy, bro. He was just like, I don't know. He wasn't cool. Fuck, nigga, he ain't had no friends. Lame as hell. Niggas getting knocked out. And he was a skater, bro. I think it's only because he was a skater.
Tom's Peter Parker was built to be flexible.
America, Iron Man.
Yeah, and plus, like, he looked more younger. Like, come on, bro. Them niggas like 32, looking 25, playing high school. Tom Holland is 20-something, but he looks like he could pass like 15, 16, playing a high schooler.
Black Widow. Whoa, who's that new guy? Oh, that's me. I gotta go.
This was so tough, too. I remember the first time, because back then, I wasn't that big on, like, looking up stuff. You know, like how I am now. Like, my appreciation for film is better now. And, I appreciate film more now than I did back then. Like, now, I keep up with certain things, you feel me? Like, the Brand New Day movie, like, I'm keeping up with it, you feel me? But back then, I was not doing that. So, when I seen Marvel Civil War trailer 2, I didn't know Spider-Man was going to... I didn't know Spider-Man was going to pop up in the end. I didn't know that it was going to pop up in the end. Hold on, let me go to that real quick, because you got me fucked up. Damn, I don't know. I'm too hyped right now. Like, bro, off the rip, though, look at the view difference. Look at the view difference. The Civil War begins. First trailer for Marvel's Civil War, 13 million. Trailer 2, $90 million. Why? Because Spider-Man was in this bit. Facts. Facts. I don't care about all of this. I don't want to go to the end.
Final warning.
When I first seen this trailer, bro, oh my gosh.
I could do this all day.
This is a great movie too, though. This is when I thought it was over. This is when I thought the trailer was done. I'm like, okay. Like back then, I'm like, nigga, this shit still gonna be great. But I ain't know Spidey was gonna be in it. So I'm like, this shit still gonna be great. I was still hyped. But I'm like, okay, it's over now.
All right.
And then I hear that. I'm like, whoa, hold on.
I've run out of patience. On to Ruse!
Then I seen that. Y'all don't know the level of excitement I had. Mind you, this is I didn't know that Spider-Man was going to be in this movie. This was the trailer, so when the movie came out, I knew he was in there. But this trailer was so crazy to me, so big to me, because I didn't know he was gonna be in this hoe. I didn't know fucking Marvel did a contract with Sony.
Hey, everyone.
And then I didn't know who was under that goddamn mask. I'm like, nigga, he don't sound like Toby or Andrew. Who this? Who this? Man.
A Spider-Man that could evolve with the MCU. He debuted in Civil War, was shaped by Iron Man, and became a billion-dollar icon by the time No Way Home hit theaters. But here's the real key. No Way Home didn't end his story. It reset it. Unlike the previous...
That's true. That's true. It did. It did reset it, because now, you feel me? I gotta listen, bro. I think this is gonna be the greatest Spider-Man movie ever. I don't know, cause okay, let me go over my okay. We're back. We're moving on again, but I just love this shit, bro. Okay, look, my favorite Spider-Man movie ever made, not like just Spider-Man movie, is Into the Spider-Verse. You feel me? Into the Spider-Verse. Wait, no, is it Into the Spider-Verse or Across? Fuck, I don't know. I be forgetting. Okay, oh yeah, it's Across the Spider-Verse is, my opinion, the greatest Spider-Man movie ever made. Not, I'm just going off movie, Spider-Man movie ever made. Because when I seen Into the Spider-Verse, I'm like, oh yeah, this is the greatest one I've seen. But Across the Spider-Verse is just literally a step up from Into the Spider-Verse. Like, Across Spider-Verse is just a better, completely better version than Into the Spider-Verse. This is what I say is the greatest Spider-Man movie ever made. And then I will go Into the Spider-Verse. And then after Into the Spider-Verse, I will go No Way Home. Or, because also though, the Amazing Spider-Man. Amazing Spider-Man's up there for me too. Amazing Spider-Man 1, not 2. Fuck out of it. The Amazing Spider-Man. The Amazing Spider-Man and Into the Spider-Verse, they could low-key, like, you know, low-key. They both at my 2. They are both at my 2. But No Way Home is my 3rd. Across Spider-Verse is my 1st. It's number 1. None topping that. Only thing topping that is probably Beyond the Spider-Verse, which we're probably never getting that movie. I don't know. They say 2027, but you never know. You never know. You never know. You never know. You feel me? But I do see Brand New Day having potential to climb up into that top 3. I don't know. If it's better than No Way Home, then it's gonna be in my top 3. If it's better than No Way Home, it's gonna be in my top 3. Off the trailer, it looks very good. I'm very excited for this movie. I don't know what they gonna do after this, because I just found out that he's probably not even gonna be in fucking Doomsday. They're saving him for Secret Wars. I mean, I guess, I don't know. I also gotta know, like, when the fuck do these movies even take place?
Spider-Man,
when does Brand New Day take place with Doomsday coming? Like, does it take place before, like a year before, 2 years, you know?
Lost everything. He's now in a classic Spidey suit, broke.
He broke his shit. He broke and he depressed. Nigga, he lost his girl, he lost his man, he lost his aunt. Nobody know him. He lame as hell again. He broke his shit. If I said that, fuck, nigga, this is Spider-Man.
And anonymous again. That's a clean slate for storytelling, and Marvel isn't wasting that opportunity. There's another reason Tom Holland is the only Spider-Man with a 4th solo film, and it's not just a...
Fuck all that, bro. Amazing Spider-Man was gonna be... Oh, man.
about story, it's about business. Let's be real, Spider-Man is Marvel's most profitable character, but Marvel doesn't actually own him. Sony does. Back in the 90s,
Sony owns him. Yeah, I just shut up. I know this shit. Sony, they got a deal with Marvel. I forget. Then they got to make a movie like every 4 years, some shit like that.
Marvel sold off film rights to survive bankruptcy, and Spider-Man went to Sony. That's why the Tobey and Andrew eras happened without Marvel Studios. But Sony hit a wall. After The Amazing Spider-Man 2 flopped critically and financially, they had no plan. Their universe was collapsing, and that's when Kevin Feige stepped in.
And Kevin came to me with a really fabulous idea. And ideas are everything.
Bringing Spider-Man into the universe where he belongs, as all the fans know, interacting with the other characters for the very first time, and it seemed like the right time to do it.
Marvel Studios.
It was. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, this was probably one of the best decisions Marvel ever made. Yo, let's go. You know?
Studios offered Sony a deal. Let us use Spider-Man in the MCU, we'll make the movies. You'll still own them and profit off them. And that's how Civil War and Homecoming happened. The result? Box office gold. Spider-Man Far From Home made $1 billion worldwide. No Way Home made nearly $2 billion. Spider-Man Far From Home made $1 billion.
The budget for the movie was $160 million. They made a $1.1 billion worldwide.
Worldwide. No Way Home made nearly $2 billion worldwide.
Oh, $2 billion. Yeah, No Way Home is I felt No Way Home is the best like live action Spider-Man movie.
Wide merchandise sales exploded, and Tom Holland became the definitive Spider-Man for a new generation. So why stop at 3? Tobey Maguire almost had a 4th film. Sam Raimi was...
Bro, all of them almost had a 4th film. Well, I think Spider-Man's... Tobey Maguire's was more because he already had the 3rd one. You know, but TASM was going to get 3 and 4, bro. Like, they told that boy that bit 4. I think TASM 4 is going to come out like, what, 2018?
Developing it.
You know, everybody's intention is to...
Like, bro, you telling me... Bro, he's old as hell, bro. He got a fucking beard.
To get it out for 2011. We're totally in process in terms of the development of the story, and you know, there's really good stuff there.
Vulture, Black Cat, a darker arc for Peter. Tobey was on board, so was the fan base, but Sony didn't want a thoughtful finale. They wanted another blockbuster fast. Raimi walked, the movie died, the reboot was greenlit the same year. Tobey didn't lose the role because he aged out. He lost it because the studio lost patience. Marvel gave Holland what Sony never gave Tobey: creative breathing room. Then came Andrew Garfield, grittier, wittier, and set up for long-term plans. Andrew Garfield loved being Spider-Man, and it showed.
Did.
But Sony rushed The Amazing Spider-Man 2 to set up a franchise, not tell a story. Sinister Six teasers.
I told y'all, bro. That shit was gonna be beautiful, bro. But yeah, they rushed too. They got greedy, bro. They got too hungry. They weren't trying to wait, bullshitting, bro. That's you. What I think makes it worse is the fact that like they told him I don't know if they told him the plans, but it's public now, so I don't know. But if they told him like, yo, this the plan, bitch. After we do this too, yo, I getting another movie. Then after that movie, bitch, yo, I getting another movie. Then after that, bitch, you getting a spin-off movie with the Sinister Six. Then after that, bitch, we putting your ass in the MCU. You set, my brother. You set. And then TASM 2 drops. And then the reviews are ass. And then they tell your ass, listen, you ain't getting that shit no more. But got something for you in the future. For sure.
Weird Oscorp secrets, forced romance arcs. The heart got buried under corporate ambition.
And to serve this incredible character that I've been dressing as since I was 3.
Yeah.
And then it gets compromised and it breaks.
Hold on. Why all these British people be playing Americans? I'm just not realizing that. Tom Holland British. He British. Ain't Robert Pattinson British? What's up with that? Like, America, we not good enough?
Breaks my heart.
Yeah,
I got heartbroken
that.
a little bit to a certain degree.
In a movie,
I would too, cause you one of my favorites, brother. You my favorite behind Tom Holland. Facts. You my boy.
That shocked the industry, Sony gave up full creative control, handing Spider-Man to Marvel. That decision only works if the next actor can win everyone over. Enter Tom Holland. Fresh face, no scandals, no baggage, a blank slate. He instantly clicked with audiences.
Damn, bro. And he grew up dancing. He grew up acrobatics.
And castmates. And the studios knew This is the guy we can build a decade around.
Fast forward 6 weeks, I was still waiting, and one day Marvel just posted on their Instagram, go to our website to find out who the new Spider-Man is.
It's crazy because I think Timothée Chalamet also auditioned for MCU Spider-Man. I don't know. Damn. He did. I don't know. He did a great job doing Paul, obviously. Marty Supreme was a great movie. I feel. I liked it. I don't know though. I never seen a movie of him like being like witty though, you know, telling mad jokes and shit. I don't know if he acrobatic. He could fight though, cause he fight. He got them bitches in Doom, you know. I don't know. Who could have been? I don't know. It's a if though, because obviously he's not Spider-Man, but he did audition for Spider-Man though, for MCU Spider-Man.
And that's it. I just found out online. They didn't call me up or anything.
Tom Holland didn't debut in his own movie. He showed up in Captain America: Civil War with no origin story, no Uncle Ben speech, no setup. That sounded risky, but it worked. Marvel introduced him through the lens of Tony Stark, giving him instant credibility without...
Yeah, and then one thing I didn't like with the Homecoming, you know, all that shit, Far From Home, is like the Tony shit. Like, it's too much Tony. Like, it's called Spider-Man, but Tony all in his bit. You know, but now Brand New Day, you know, we showing him, you know, he's by himself, his aunt dead, you know, rest in peace to my baby. You feel me? Happy don't remember that nigga. Nobody remember him, bro. But that's the one thing I was like, what the fuck? Why is it so much Iron Man? I don't know if he had to be in the movies or something like that, but goddamn, boy.
Over-explaining. By the time Homecoming dropped, we already knew this Spider-Man could handle Avengers-level stakes. Instead of carrying a film alone, he got to grow within a larger universe. No other Spider-Man had that advantage. Not even close. Each generation has their Spidey. For millennials, it's Tobey. For some Gen Xers, it's even the animated series. But Gen Z? They grew up with Tom Holland. He's in their memes. He's in their TikToks. He's in their Marvel starter packs. Tobey's Peter delivered pizzas. Holland's Peter live streams from the battlefield. He's awkward, anxious, and obsessed with pop culture, just like his audience. This connection...
And he's a real, like, nerd, for real. Obviously, all them niggas nerds, but, like, obviously, they got way more... You know, he has, like, better technology than them. But, like, the thing that really makes, like Tom Holland Spider-Man so good is, like, bro... My guys... When he fought Doctor Strange the first time, no, not the first time, but like when he trapped him, yo, he trapped Doctor Strange in his dimension using fucking geometry. Like, if that's not Spider-Man, what is? What is? The nigga's a nerd, bro. He dead a loser, bro. I'm not even gonna sit here and cap. He's dead a loser. Like, he ain't got no friends. He got Ned fat ass. Like, come on, bro. Fuck out of here. Only real shit he got, MJ. She bad as shit. That's it, though. Otherwise, that nigga lame as hell. Bro, he beat Doctor Strange in his dimension with fucking using geometry, bro. That's Spider-Man. He's a fucking nerd. Like, when I first seen this, bro, when I seen this shit, I'm telling y'all, when I seen this and I really understood, I'm like, yo, he just beat him using geography, whatever that shit called. I was like, yo, this is Spider-Man, bro. Facts. This is fucking Spider-Man, bro.
About acting talent. It's about cultural fluency. That's why Marvel kept building around him. Tobey started out mature. Andrew was brooding from day one, but Tom, he played Peter Parker like an actual kid, nervous, overwhelmed, full of wonder, and Marvel let us watch him grow. Over 5 films, we saw him lose a mentor, a home, his identity, and finally, everyone he loves. Back in
don't forget his bed. He lost his bed.
In 2019, Sony and Marvel publicly split. Negotiations fell apart, and it looked like Spider-Man was out of the MCU for good. Most actors would have been sidelined. Holland didn't wait. He personally called Disney's Bob Iger to push for a fix, and it worked. Sony and Marvel got back to the table. The deal was salvaged.
I'm not leaving.
I'm not leaving!
That's how you gotta do it.
That kind of influence. It's unheard of from an actor in his early 20s. It proved Holland wasn't just a piece on the board. He was playing the game. Tom Holland literally saved Spider-Man's place in the MCU. Let's go back to No Way Home for a second. That movie wasn't just a fan service event, it was a send-off. a spiritual goodbye. Tobey's Peter got to meet a younger version of himself who reminded him what responsibility really means. He stopped someone from making the same mistake he once did, saving Norman Osborn's life in a way he couldn't before. And that back injury joke, that was a wink to the years we missed. The hardships, the aging, the cost of the suit. He's still Spider-Man, just a wiser one.
That's great.
That was
fucking great, bro.
Wow.
Fucking great.
That's good.
That was closure. Andrew Garfield's Peter got maybe the most emotional redemption of all. He saved MJ, a moment that he couldn't do for Gwen. The way he broke down after that catch wasn't just acting, that was a character
That was
healing.
beautiful,
It gave his
bruh.
version of Spider-Man a sense of peace he'd never had. So what reason would there be to drag them into another full solo movie? No Way Home was their Spider-Man 4, their TASM 3. It just didn't need the title. But Tom's Peter Parker was left with nothing. No friends, no Avengers, no—
Damn, if you think, oh my gosh, I'm just realizing, nigga, they don't remember him anymore. Damn, but I think, I think that if they met him though, like, I don't think they forgot to fight. Damn, but they don't remember that he's Peter Parker though. Cause it was like a multi-universe spell type joint. So the Nigga, the Guardians of the Galaxy don't even remember him anymore. Like Peter Quill, they don't remember him anymore. Sheesh. Damn, boy.
No help from Stark Industries, and no one who even remembers he exists. His ending wasn't closure, it was a reset. It was Marvel saying, we're finally going to show you the real Spider-Man now.
Yeah, like, give us some friendly neighborhood. Like, why the fuck, like, second movie I see this nigga in his ass going to space and shit, fighting aliens and shit. Fuck is we doing? Shit, first joint he was in his ass fighting Captain America. Fuck is we doing? Bet that ain't no neighborhood. That nigga in Washington D.C. from New York City.
The one who makes his own suit, pays rent, fights street level villains.
I don't know how he
gets
paying
beat up
rent.
And goes home bleeding. The
Broke,
fact
yeah,
that
he
No
broke
Way
as
Home
shit.
ended
His
like
ass
that
broke.
on a quiet, snowy night in a crappy
broke as
apartment with
hell.
a so
Like, that's why Miles is swaggy as one. Because he ain't broke. My nigga Miles, he stays swagged out. He stay with Jordans on his feet, Chicago Jordans on his feet. He not broke. This nigga broke.
machine proves everything. This is just the beginning for him. Tobey and Andrew waved goodbye. Tom is just opening the door. But to be honest, Tom Holland's been open. He doesn't want to play Spider-Man forever. He's talked about—
Yeah, bro. Like, I don't get that, bro. If I'm playing Spider-Man after I'm 30, I've done something wrong. Like, I mean, it's his. Like,
about starting a family, even stepping away from acting altogether. But here's the catch.
Boy, you better slow down, boy. Fucking Doomsday and Secret Wars coming out. You better chill.
Marvel offered him creative input. That means control. That means meaning. That means legacy. He's not staying because of money. He's staying because the next arc actually excites him. When the actor believes in the story, the audience feels it too. That's what Marvel's banking on.
The best thing for the character. I don't want to make another movie for the sake of making it. I don't
The
want to.
studio wants you to make another Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. And I want to make another one. I want to make many more, but I want to do it for the right reasons. And now, like I said to you earlier, sometimes I miss the day when getting the job was the win. Navigating and figuring out what having that kind of power means and that responsibility.
Yeah.
Here's what's different now. Marvel and Sony aren't just making movies, they're building entire timelines, a web of stories across universes. Sony is pushing characters like Venom, Morbius, and Kraven in the—
Oh, when Miles Morales getting this live action shit, man. Fuck out of there. I don't give a fuck about none of those. When my nigga Miles getting on the big screen live action. Facts. I'm trying to see that. And who gon' play him? Not that old nigga who voiced him. No, he old as shit. He like 32, boy. Slow down. Who gon' play him though, bruh? When is he getting a movie? When he getting live action? Cause officially he go have to come in. Ain't no way they gonna go all these years and Miles Morales go stay animated, son. Stop playing, bro.
their own corner of the multiverse. Meanwhile,
this nigga?
Marvel is deep into the multiverse saga.
Bro, they multiverse fucking failed, bro. That shit trash.
Secret Wars, incursions, variant timelines. And Tom Holland,
keep that
he's
shit.
the only Spider-Man who bridges both sides. He exists inside the MCU. But thanks to No Way Home, he also has connections to Tobey, Andrew, and Sony's multiverse. That makes him the perfect centerpiece for everything that's coming.
What about
including
Miles Morales?
Avengers, Doomsday, and Secret Wars. In fact, that's why Spider-Man Brand New Day isn't just Spider-Man 4. It's a strategic reset. It strips Peter Parker down to the essentials. New suit, no tech, no Avengers, so he can be the ground level hero people always love.
Wait, where the fuck the Avengers at? I'm confused now. Cause like in Thunderbolts, bitch, where were Thor and them at? They talked about him in the show. I mean in the movie. Oh, he's stronger than all the Avengers combined. Where they at though? Where Thor at? Why they ain't make no appearance when he was voiding them niggas in the shit? Where they at? Where Thor at? I know Captain America, okay, he old as shit, but now he back young. Iron Man at dead. Hawkeye, fuck knows where. Wanda is fucking trying to get her bum ass kids back. Vision is bald as shit. Like, where they at? Black Widow, I don't know what she doing. She probably doing them weak ass missions and shit in Russia. I don't know.
But it also opens the door for him to grow into the leader
Where
of the
were
next
they?
generation, a mentor, a multiversal war.
Like, I'm dead ass. Like, where the fuck they at? But all of a sudden, now they all about to come back for Doomsday because Victor Von Doom finna pull up. Where the fuck were they at Thunderbolts? They thought, like, that shit was beneath them or something? I'm just saying, like, they like, oh, this shit is beneath us, bro. His ass ain't no threat to the galaxy. Like, what the fuck?
Warrior. Maybe even the anchor being of Earth 616. And here's the business genius. This means Tom Holland can stick around for 2 trilogies, one grounded and street level, one cosmic and multiversal. That's something no Spider-Man actor has ever done. Right now, the MCU is divided. On one side, you have massive world-ending threats. Kang,
Bro, ain't that shit, didn't they cancel that?
Incursions, Secret Wars, Multiverse Decay.
Yeah, I wonder what Secret Wars gonna be about. Obviously, we know Doomsday, Victor Von Doom, but Secret Wars, like, what is that gonna be about? And them some stacked ass movies. Like, Doomsday is fucking stacked. X-Men, Fantastic Four, Avengers. God damn, that's mad scroll. How long the movie gonna be? It gotta be some people who not really gonna get no screen time, not gonna get no love, bro. 'Cause that's way too many people.
On the other, you have the boots on the ground stuff. Daredevil.
I know Daredevil ass better not be in no Doomsday. Cause what the fuck? Cause Black Widow already like, come on, King, you pushing it. What the fuck Daredevil gonna do in Doomsday if he gonna be in there?
Echo, Kingpin, Moon Knight, the Punisher.
Like, is Moon Knight gonna pull up in Doomsday? What he gonna do? Drop a oat down?
And now, Spider-Man. But Brand New Day is doing something wild. It's putting Spider-Man right in the middle of both. We already know this is going to be a street-level story.
Yes.
The tone, the grounded visuals, the homemade tech, everything screams a return to basics. Tom is broke, alone.
Oh, this is before the trailer drop, too. Yeah, this is before the trailer drop. Damn.
Unknown. This isn't Iron Boy Jr. anymore. This is Peter Parker struggling to pay. Unknown. This isn't Iron
Help me, Mr. Stark. I need access to your tech and where the suit you made for me to defeat the villains.
Boy Jr. anymore. This is Peter Parker struggling.
I mean, look what he was fighting though.
Struggling to pay rent while fighting mob bosses and weird animal-themed villains. But then you add in the new suit, raised webbing, symbiote tease, Doctor Doom post-credits rumor, and even the return of Hulk and Punisher. Suddenly, this isn't just a.
And also, I just found out that the Punisher is getting he's getting a show. He's getting his own show. Like, I don't know if it's gonna be like season 3, the Punisher, or it's gonna be like a whole new thing. But he's getting like a show. He's getting another show.
Friendly neighborhood reboot.
I wonder if he probably won't ever get a movie though. I don't think he ever get a movie unless like he's like in it, with somebody else.
This is a multiversal pressure point disguised as a street level
like
movie.
Daredevil,
and this is exactly why it works.
Cause like how Daredevil appeared in No Way Home, but I don't think Daredevil will ever get his own movie though. Even though the show is
because
like really
Tom
big.
Holland is the only Spider-Man who can sell both sides. He can cry on a rooftop alone and stand beside gods. He can fight Tombstone in the Bronx, then end up battling Doom in a collapsing timeline. That kind of range? It's why he's still here. Think about it. Tobey's Spider-Man never dealt with aliens. Andrew's Peter never met another superhero. But Tom's Peter, he was knighted by Tony Stark, he bled on Titan, he met 3 versions of himself, and now he's got a Venom symbiote in his universe, and possibly a Doctor Doom post-credit scene in his movie. The multiverse is leaning on him. And yet,
When the fuck do we hear? I never heard that it was gonna be a Dr. Doom post-credit scene in the movie.
He still feels like the guy living down the
I never
hall,
heard that.
trying to keep his mask clean and fix his web shooters with duct tape. That balance is Marvel's secret weapon, and it's why Holland is the first and only Spider-Man with a fourth film. We're entering what fans have called the trilogy, and if you know comic history, this is where stories get real. This is where Stacy shows up, where Harry Osborn becomes a threat, where Peter makes devastating choices that across the rest of his life. The original trilogy with Tobey Maguire gave us the wide-eyed teen version. The Andrew Garfield gave us the emotionally conflicted loner. But Tom Holland, he's finally stepping into the role of the adult Peter Parker, the one who carries the weight of two lives and doesn't always come out smiling. And the beauty of it, we get to with him all over again. Here's the part one wants to admit. MCU is rebooting. Not in the way DC the slate clean, but subtly. Strategically.
I mean, yeah, after Secret Wars is rebooting again. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Well, it's expected, but yes, the MCU is expected to undergo a significant reset or a soft reboot following Secret Wars. Indicated the event will create a singular timeline, allowing the integration of X-Men, New Fantastic Four iteration into the main while recasting key roles. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it's going to reboot after Secret Wars. I don't know what we're gonna get next though, like after
from
Secret
the
Wars.
inside out. With the
like what's gonna be
multiverse
like
saga
the first movie of the reboot after Iron Man?
wrapping up, Kang's influence collapsing timelines, and Avengers Secret War looming on the horizon, everything we've known about this universe is about to get rewritten. And what happens after that? Who's going to be left to lead? Not Sam Wilson, not even Captain Marvel, it's Spider-Man. Tom Holland's Spider-Man is being positioned as the emotional core of whatever this next era Marvel becomes. Think about it. He's the only character who has ties to the old Avengers, Tony, Strange, Fury, has street-level roots for grounded storytelling, and now is being rebuilt from the ground up, giving Marvel a clean slate to grow him into something iconic.
Damn, I can't wait for that movie. Jesus Christ, boys. I'm in here though. Tomorrow we back, obviously. Tomorrow we back. We're gonna play Resident Evil tomorrow. I don't really feel like playing the game today. But yeah. I'm chopped. Bro, that's not fly for real, something like that. Kicking some with my bud. How I see different colors.